I'm certainly glad you all can join me today. Today, I thought we'd do a fantastic little painting and also talk about an issue that a lot of people are going through right now: anxiety and depression. So, let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, the app that I'm currently using is called Sketch. It is a fun, neat little app that I find myself using quite often. First, I'm gonna go with the big paint dry oil, big brush, and I want a big size. Go up here, just start making some little X's all around. All around, and this is gonna be our sky. Now, I wanted to talk to everybody because lately, not only me, but also a couple other ASM artists have been getting some videos, some comments on their videos of people who just seem to be having some hard times. And some are actually a little too afraid to go out and actually look for help. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the blender to kind of blend it all together, make it look like a sky. Now, anyway, if you remember back in my photo shoot video, I had someone who was rather suicidal, and showed him some love, not only from me but also from the ASMR community. I reached out to them. I told them this man was feeling a little down, and they all came together and they all helped. And now that gentleman, from what I hear, is doing so much better. At least that's what he told me. Now, we're gonna go with the roller brush. Start from the middle, pull back, middle, pull back, middle, pull back, middle, pull back. And if you're also one of those people who's going through some depressions or anxiety, then let me just let you know that you are not alone. I myself suffer from anxiety disorder along with some depression. And I've even seen comments from people who have a lot of problems that are coming from school. And I just want to let you guys know that I've been there too. I was always the loser and always the reject back in my school. Called every single name in the book. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm going into looking for like a dark brown color with the marker, because now we are going to make a big old mountain, like right there. And maybe this mountain has a little friend right there, and maybe he's got another friend right there. Then I'm going to go into the chalk using that same color brown. Just going to color it in. So basically the whole purpose of this video is not only just about the paint, but also just wanting to talk. I know that some of you are probably going through some hard times and you feel like you can't really talk to anybody about it. But there's always people you can talk to. There's always someone who wants to talk. There's always someone who wants to help you. Because in some cases, all we really need is just a friend. Everybody needs a friend. And you have friends. You may not know it, but you do. You can hit me up, or you can hit up anyone in the comments who comment, the ASMR artists who commented on my photo shoot roleplay. Those people, you can talk to any one of them too. Now I'm using the blender because I'm going to blend all of this together, all of this with the mountain. And you know what? I would actually highly recommend that if you have anxiety or depression, that you actually get this app. Because it's a very, very good feeling to know that you get to make whatever you want to make. And it gives you like a sense of, like a feel of power. Knowing that you're making mountains and skies and waters. It's just an incredible feeling. Which is one of the reasons I find myself on this app quite a lot. And I learned these techniques from good old Bob Ross, who in his own words say that there's no such things as mistakes, but just happy accidents. Nobody's perfect. You don't have to be perfect. The only person that you need to love is yourself. That's all you need. You know, you have to have confidence in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. Now, going into pure white, using the chalk, gonna go to one side of the mountain, and look at that. See that? Now it looks like we got some snow on our mountains. See? And you can do this too. You can do this too. I know you can. And if you want to keep it looking realistic, if you're right-handed like me, the sun is coming from the right side, so only the right side of the mountain should be lit. And it's that simple. That simple. You can do this too. You can do anything you want. Now, going into like a blue grayish color using the chalk, go to the other side. Now we can cast a shadow. We can cast a little shadow on the side of our mountains. See, just cast little shadows, little shadows. When I first started doing this, it was difficult. But you know what? It's okay. Anytime you try something new, you're always going to make mistakes. It doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you have another chance to improve. And that's another thing. A lot of people get really hard on themselves when they make too many mistakes. But the truth is, mistakes don't have to be bad things. You know, there's so much you can do from mistakes. You can learn from them. Now, I'm using the brush, and I'm using a dark, dark, dark green. Start at the bottom of the mountain, pull up. And what I'm doing now is I'm creating millions and millions of trees just with this one little trick. Because these trees are so far away, they're very close to the mountains, they're not going to have a whole lot of details on them. Not a whole lot of details on them. And you can put as many or as few as you want. Because remember, this is our world. This is our world. We can do whatever we want. We can have whatever we want. In fact, you know what? Maybe go to the pencil, go to black. Maybe there's even a couple little birds in my world. See that? Now again, there's always people who can help you, and I'm one of them. Me and the entire ASMR community, we went through the troubles to help out one man who thought that if he disappeared, then nobody would really notice, nobody would care. But we proved him wrong. We showed him that random strangers care about him. And there are random people that care about you too. And I'm one of them. That's why I became an ASMR artist. So I can help people. Now, taking the blender, going to the green, our little trees, and we're going to pull them down. And this has always been one of my favorite parts of any Bob Ross painting. And that's when we get to create the illusion of water reflection. When we blend it into the ground, it starts looking like it's reflecting off the water. That was always just my favorite part. Whoop. Put that back there. I got little chubby fingers. So, now, this is where you get to make a big decision. Let's see, go to the marker. I'm going to go into that dark shade of brown. Because now, you get to decide where the trees are going to be. Now these are trees that are going to be a little bit closer, so there's going to be a little bit more details to them. So, see right here, I want a big old tree right there. Take that, we get the brush, dark green. Because pine trees are normally very dark. Start at the top and you make little Z's all the way down. That's all you gotta do. And it's that simple. And you can do this. I know you can. And you know what? Maybe there's another tree, but maybe this tree is a little bit more crooked. Because not all trees have to be perfect to be beautiful, just the same as any person out there. You don't have to be like everyone else to be perfect. You don't have to be like everyone else to love yourself. You could love yourself as you are. Which is why I love nature so much, because not everything is the same. Not everything falls in order. Everything just kind of does its own thing. Maybe there's like a small little tree right there. Not all trees have to be big and beautiful. Some trees can be very small and still very beautiful. Very beautiful. Now, let's go back to our little land back here. We have all of our trees just floating out in the water. We got to give them some land. Using the marker with the brown, going underneath these trees, giving them some land. Giving them some land. And let's see. You know what? Let's have a little bit more fun. Why not? Let's get some brighter colors in there. I'm using the spray can this time, but I'm going to use a little bit of a brighter green color. Go back to the trees. We could make small little bushes here. See, there's a little bush right there, and he's got a little friend over here. Everybody needs a friend. And if you want, you can even use it to highlight your trees here. See, tone it down a little bit. Up here. You see, like that, you can highlight your little trees over here. Here. Now remember, if the sun is coming from the right, then the right side should be lit up, but not too much. Not too much. That's not too bad. It may not be perfect, but this is my world and I get to make the world however I want to. Now, use the big old chalk again with brown. Because we got to give all these guys a little foothill. We got to give them some land to rest on. Don't want them just drifting out in the water like that. There we go. And with that, you take the blender, just blend this all together. Just like that. Go back to the spray can. Let's go with this type of green. Up the side a little bit. Maybe there's like a big old bush right there. Like a big old bush right there. Then we can go to the pencil. Then you can just start making, a little hard to see, but just some old small little sticks in there. And this isn't that hard. You can do this too. You can do this too. Maybe there's a couple of sticks sticking out of the trees here. Well, and I think that this is going to do it for now. Just remember to always keep your head up. And remember, just like how everything is not the exact same or not perfect in nature, it can still be a beautiful thing. Just like you. Just like you. So you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. And if you want someone to talk to, you can always talk to me, or you can talk to anybody you want. Someone who cares. A family member, teacher, principal. There's always people who can help you. And there's always people who are more than willing to talk to you. You just gotta take the effort to go find them. And this is Dr. Felix saying, have a good day, and God bless, and I'll see you guys on the next video.